run their final race. It's going to bring a couple of championships down till tonight's contest. Others are pretty well established, but just want to make sure they put an exclamation point on it. And on the program as well, a rained-out rerun for the Granite State Pro Stocks for the JBH 100 as part of our program. And just to spice things up a little bit more, we've added the New England Classic Lights for their final event of the year here at Monadnock. Looking for the green. Turn 4. Here they are. Taking them out early. It's Kevin Merrifield. Right behind him, Craig Lambert. Merrifield and Lambert. Whoa, contact in the corner. Everybody gets sorted out now. Merrifield and Lambert pull away. The 63 for McLean running third. Up the outside in the 27 is Giamocosi. It gets around the 9 of Matatal. Moving up into 5th in the 94, Doug Dawkins. A lot of sorting out to do before this 10-lapper's over. Merrifield now stretching his margin substantially over Craig Lambert, leaving everybody else in the dust. Giacomosi trying to make some ground up. Getting a little competition from the 63, but not a bunch. Halfway now from Merrifield on top. Second runner Lambert. Hang on. Whoa, smokes him a little bit too hot off turn 4. Back in gear, but he's going to get lapped. Moving up to the 4th spot, the 94 of Dawkins. In 5th now, 36 of David McLean. Merrifield looking, where's he going to go? 63, a little bit in the way. Merrifield taking it down the backstretch. He's got a straightaway lead on second place Dawkins. Check it, Lambert. Third place, Giacomosi. Running 4th still is Dawkins. Could be a battle for 5th before it's all over with 2 laps to go for the back of the field. White flag for your leader as he crosses the stripe. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. A half a lap down. Checkered flag coming this way for Merrifield. Kevin Merrifield outdistanced the field to take the win. Giacomosi picks up the 2nd spot, getting around the 99 of Lambert, who drops to 3rd. Dawkins 4th, and the 5th finisher, the 36 for here they come. Tom Harton, usually pretty quick here, gets out first. Here comes Robbie Bryant. Takes 2 down the backstretch. Gets tunked from behind by the 7, who does a 360 and can't get it restarted. And he'll get a caution. Now he fires it up. Everybody gets away in good shape. Back to the front, Tom Harton. Schofield up, ready to challenge. It's Harton, Schofield, and Bryant. Sullivan running 3rd. The 7 coming back. He's up to 5th. In the 29, it's Justin Harris. Harton's got some competition at the line. They run it across the line, 3 abreast. Robbie Bryant trying to go for the lead. He's got it on the backstretch. Harton comes back on the outside. Bryant down to the bottom of turn 4. He'll come off the line with the lead on lap 4. Harton goes 2nd. 3rd now is Schofield. Fourth, Boucher. Fifth, Sullivan. Halfway now. 6 is Justin Harris. This group keeping it close, although Schofield got in trouble there in turn 1. Robbie Bryant, Tom Harton, Dwayne Schofield up front. Eric Boucher leading the second pack. 18 of Eric Schofield got out of shape. Dwayne Schofield, Eric Boucher there with Sullivan on his bumper. Then the 29 of Harris, while the 3 up front kind of distance themselves. Bryant, Harton, Schofield. Boucher, Sullivan. 1 lap to go. They're all going to have to turn the wick up a little bit if they're going to run down the leader. Robbie Bryant's got it all wrapped up. Here he comes, checkered flag in the air. Robbie Bryant takes down the win. Tom Harton, Dwayne Schofield, Eric Boucher, Chris Sullivan, your top 5, rounding out the field, the 29 of Justin Harris. Way back, here's the check green. Justin Littlewood, Mikey McGoldrick, Alexander Pearl. Hang on Matthew, he slides and gets into the side of the 1 just a little bit. Julia comes through. Julia was a former Lightning Stock champion. It's Justin Littlewood starting to set the pace. Alexander Pearl and Matt Kimball. Julia Raymond has moved to 4th. Mikey McGoldrick and Kevin McKnight trailing in this one. The first of 2 8-lap qualifiers. Matt trying to make a pass on Alexander, doesn't quite get that done, coming off 4. Sets it down into 3. He's not happy with the way it's handled. You can see how he's jerking the car around there. Halfway now, Matt gets down low. This time gets it to do what he wants to do and takes 2nd. Pearl 3rd, Raymond 4th. 5th is McGoldrick, 6th is McKnight. Matt now turning the wick up, see if he can run down Justin Littlewood in the second half of this qualifier. Julia Raymond cruising along behind him. Two to go. Littlewood, Kimball, Raymond, Pearl, McGoldrick, and McKnight. 1 left. Well, here's the checkers. Off the corner, Justin Littlewood takes down the qualifier win. Matt Kimball, Julia Raymond, Alexander Pearl, Mikey McGoldrick, Kevin McKnight. Desmond Skillings, Louis Mayer in the 66, Pomasco and Bro up front. Desmond Skillings, been seeing him on the New England Mini Stock Tour in the past. Bro to the outside. Skillings charges up the outside. It's Bro, Pomasco, Skillings, and Louis Mayer, or is that Mike Stebbins? Bill Lambert's out in his daughter's mini Lightning Young Guns car. Problems with his own, apparently. So right now it's Bro, Skillings, Pomasco, and Mayer, Marsh, Poisson, and Lambert. Two to go. 33 and 90, taking them to task. Pomasco, Mayer, and Marsh. Marsh looking a little bit better this week than in the past, but still a little squirrely in the corner. White flag, 1 to go. Alex having a little trouble keeping that 49 straight, running on new rubber, but his sneaker, whoa, hang on, he's making it there. Checkered flag for Solomon Bro, Desmond Skillings, Eric Pomasco, Louis Mayer, Ethan Marsh, Alex Poisson, and Como coming down for the green. Como slides it off the corner, takes it high and doesn't gain any ground at all. Smith charging off turn 2. Almost a fender rub coming off of 4. Might have been some contact there between the 24 and the 45. Bruce Clark drove Lightning stocks and their precursors, the Enduros, in the 4-cylinder for a while and came out partway into the year with the 39, so he's getting his feet wet with an 8-cylinder full-size car, and looks like it's doing okay. Como has your lead. Clark second, Smith on the outside third. Everybody going high, except maybe Barnard, who's thinking about going inside. At the halfway point, there's some daylight there, but then Clark moves down. Nowakowski charging up. Jason Barton trying to wheel the tank around. Nowakowski now on the outside going for third. And gets it. Como on top. Smith second. Nowakowski, Clark, and Barnard. 2 laps left. White flag, 1 time around now for Como, Smith, Nowakowski, Clark, and Barnard. Here's your checkers. Dan Como takes the qualifier win. Paul Smith second, James Nowakowski third, then Bruce Clark, Paul Barnard, and Jason Barton. Scott McMichael in the 26 and Andrew Less in the 2. Leclerc leads him after 1. Roby second. On the outside, Sontag. Byrne coming up on the inside. Then it's the 43, the 26, 2, and 09. Whoa, coming out wide. Cameron Sontag almost had himself a win last time. Got into the back of the 25. Ben Byrne missed last week for whatever reason. I think they were tied up with the Franklin Fair. Ben Byrne. One of our rookie drivers this year. We've got halfway here. Leclerc, Roby, Byrne, Kimball, Sontag. Then it's McMichael, Less, and Ignacio. Eric Leclerc getting a good run on the entire field here. 2 left, Leclerc, Roby. Here's Byrne to the inside. Ben Byrne challenging Roby. A couple of one-time winners. Coming up, Kimball with a lap to go. Checkered flag. Eric Leclerc takes the win. Ben Byrne, Brian Roby, Bill Kimball, and Cameron Sontag round out the top 5. Scott McMichael in the 26, Andrew Less in the deuce. Here he comes. Kim Rivette and Nathan Johnson take him down the backstretch. Johnson goes in deep. So does Kim. They come out wheel to wheel to the line. Dead heat. Johnson on the outside, not the preferred place to be. Kim Rivette, steady line down into 3. Drops low in 4. Off the corner, she'll have the lead. Carzello coming up for 3rd. Rollins 4th. 5th right now is Alexander. Kim Rivette. Nathan Johnson. Keith Carzello, Rollins, Alexander, Chamberlain, and Flannery. Ignacio has dropped out. Hang on, Ralph. Slides to the infield. He gets it moving as Kim brings him off the corner. Kim Rivette. Nathan Johnson, no one has changed positions. They're just trying to shuffle the deck a little bit. Rivette, Johnson, now they straighten it out. 2 laps to go. Rivette, Johnson, Carzello, Rollins, and Alexander. Alexander putting on a late charge. Can he get it with a lap to go and pick up another spot? Whoa, look out. Little contact with Carzello, has to lift and let him go. Down for the checkered flag. Here they are. To the line. Kim Rivette, Johnson, Rollins, Carzello, Alexander, and Chamberlain. Here they come. And it's on. Littlewood jumps off the line quickly, but Nancy sneaks back up inside. Oh, hang on. Chris tried to stuff it in there 3 wide, and there's not enough room when it's only a half a car width, and it'll come off the line with Cole Littlewood. Nancy Muni, Cole Littlewood, Hager, Curtis, Stanch, and Thompson. Here comes Hager down to the bottom of Littlewood. Nancy still leading. Muni, Hager, Littlewood. They all jam up. Curtis is in there trying to stuff in somewhere. Trying to find a spot. Not any room yet. Inside line shuffles Littlewood to the outside. He charges back down the straightaway. Halfway through this one. Nancy Muni cruising away while they fight for position. Stange is going to sit back. Top 5 qualify. Here comes Curtis. Wiggles his way in there. A little contact with the 91. The 91 says, I'm not giving up. And he'll drop into the hole. No, he won't. Curtis is there. Chris Curtis trying for 2nd spot, and they takes them both out. And that'll bring out the caution. Chris Curtis, a few weeks off, maybe a little over anxious. Likely, here they come. And Cole Littlewood wants a tie and gets a jump. James Thompson says, I'm getting out of the way of these guys. And here they come. Working lap 6. 2 laps to go. Littlewood, Muni, Stange, Hager, and Curtis. They are qualified. They don't need to beat and bang too much. 1 lap to go. Cole Littlewood, Nancy Muni, Dennis Stange, Robert Hager, Chris Curtis, James Thompson. New car for James this tail end of the year. Just getting the feel for it. The win goes to Cole Littlewood, Nancy Muni, Dennis Stange, Robert Hager, and Chris Curtis with James Thompson. Heffernan. 8-lap qualifier, here they come. Scott Beck got it all sideways coming off of turn 4. Heffernan should go underneath. Here comes Joel, Leary, and Monahan. Monahan 2 points out of first place. Leary is 4 points out of first place. Knoll moves into third inside the 15. Heffernan has gotten around the 22, moves to fifth. Top 4 qualify in this one. Leary, Monahan, Knoll, and Lescord. Well, compared to the first Superstock qualifier, this one's pretty quiet. And with 2 to go, it's going to be down to Leary and Monahan, Knoll and Lescord, unless Heffernan comes in and changes the mix a little bit. And Heffernan has some bad luck as they come down, and the 22 is not able to avoid him. Spotter should have said something there. And I'm sure that someone's not going to be happy because there's a leak on the racetrack. Slightly uneven start, but with enough laps to go, that should straighten it out. O'Sullivan knows his way around here very well. So does Norton and Gray. Casagrande a little less. Cole Littlewood's going to have to get used to that new car for the Dugas Music Service. That's a more juice than he's been driving. Weinstein leads him lap 1. On lap 2, it's Sullivan. Moving up behind him is Adam Norton and Barry Gray, Corey Casagrande, and Cole Littlewood. Ryan Bell up a spot, and the 89 dropping back is McGuire. Takes some of these guys a while to get used to Monadnock. It's a hard track to set up for. The more power you have, the more handling you need. You'll see them wiggle off 4. That's where the telltale trouble starts for most of them. 100-lapper coming up here for him later on. This will be a 12-lap qualifier. O'Sullivan trying to get some ground on the 60. Hasn't done it yet. Greg Weinstein looks like he's got the track pretty well dialed in. Norton and Barry Gray are going to be the ones that are going to have to chase him later on. Weinstein getting off 2 in good shape. O'Sullivan was in the mix the last time they were here in the main event. Look out, Barry Gray getting up under the back of Adam Norton, lifting him right off the racetrack. Norton just doing a little bit of blocking, and there got a little trio of guys that are bumping and thumping off the corner. And as Barry tries to go wide, that's going to open the inside up for the one of Casa Grande. This time Barry gets to the outside. Norton's going to turn down low and run away. 1 lap to go. On the backstretch, your leader is Weinstein. Then Sullivan, Adam Norton, and Barry Gray duking it out for 3rd place, and it's not going to make any difference. Norton's got it. Barry Gray 4th. Corey Casa Grande 5th. 6th belongs to the rookie. O'Sullivan brings him down to the line. Here's the green. O'Sullivan and King. In the 40, it's Mitchell. No, 3 deep does not work, and the man trying to go low takes himself out. Caution comes out quickly. The regulars at Monadnock know you. Quick flag this time. O'Sullivan turns it quickly off the corner. Mike Parks sticks the 66 down inside the 21. Off the corner they come. And it's a dead heat for 2nd. Parks will take 2nd spot as they slide off turn 2 this time. King goes high. Coming up from the back is Salemi. Oh, 3 deep, and the guy on the outside was McMichael, who should know better. McMichael's going to try to go high again. Coming back up through is Mike Mitchell. Mitchell kisses off King and moves into 4th. McMichael trying to slide to the inside of Bassett, and he drives the 71 down, washes up a little bit, does a slide job, and moves up a spot. Still trying to chase down King and Mitchell. Up front, Tommy O'Sullivan, Mike Parks, and John Salemi. Mitchell, King, McMichael, and Bassett. Three-car breakaway up front for this qualifier at the halfway mark. McMichael looks like he still wants to get a little more real estate. Works inside the King car, takes the Raymond corner. Does it the way Roger used to drive his pro stocks off of there and moves into 5th place. O'Sullivan still on the point. Mitchell's going to have a little challenge now from Scott McMichael. Once he gets the car hooked up, he drives it hard. Salemi has to wash up a little bit to avoid running into the back of Parks. Two to go. This may not be totally settled just yet. McMichael should go inside. That's his spot. 1 lap left. It's O'Sullivan, Parks, Salemi, Mitchell. Whoa! McMichael had a shot, but he couldn't get it in there quick enough. Checkered flag. It's going to go to Tommy O'Sullivan, Mike Parks, and John Salemi. Mike Mitchell. Scott McMichael comes up for the 5 spot.